are packaged well in the old style. But now you face the unboxer. Money cannot buy the honor of my good friend finding me this figure. Thank you so much, Bjorn. I am so happy with it. Like, oh my god. Of course, to repay the favor, you can soon expect this guy to show up at your house. But for now, we are here for this beautiful fella. First and foremost, let's just take a quick look at the boxy box. He's got your standard box. In the window, you can see him sitting in there, looking menacing, with all the accessories and the cape in the back. I'm really happy he came with the cape. There's some product shots, along with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Neca. Another big product shot at the side. Your typical, diesem Produkt ist kein Spielzeug. It's not? This is such a toy. You can call it a collector's item, but it is still a toy. It's just a toy you play very carefully with. And of course, more product shots in the back, along with, of course, these guys. The Shredder. He does look absolutely fantastic here on the product shots. Anyway, let's get him out of the box. And here we have him out of the box, and he looks absolutely fantastic. Like, I have the big one, and I'll compare him in a moment. But just like with the Ninja Turtle, Raphael, he is like a freaking miniature version of the big version. No, they spared no expense on the details. Everything is there. It is exactly the same. It's just miniaturized, and he looks fantastic. Now let's just take a quick peek at the accessories first, shall we? And let us start off with this little knife here. It's got a small little holster. Now this used to go on the back, which was easy for the old one because it was like a cloth strap, but there's still, no, sorry for that, there's still an elastic band, so you can still put it in there. That is a fantastic solution. And you can hardly notice there's like an elastic band in between there. It blends in very nicely. You'll notice, of course, when you start to pay attention to it, but other than that, blends in very nicely. And you can just, put it there. I love it when accessories actually just fit on the figure as well. And of course, he comes with his spear, the weapon he used to fight against the turtles. And he comes with these two right hands, one for holding the spear, obviously, and one open palm. To your hand something, to slap someone, or just to reach out. And for alternative left hands, which are very easily recognizable. And I didn't even unpack Splinter yet. At least there's no trash compactor here. Whoops. Anyway, we'll pick him up in a moment. But yeah, it's the same type of hand, so a holdy hand and an open palm hand. But then for the left side, with this typical iconic blades on there. And that was it for accessories. Now, little fella, why did you fall down? Anyway, let's take a look at his articulation, shall we? We, of course, got the head, so he can look up, he can look down quite a bit actually, and of course he can turn his entire head around. Now I actually want to take a quick look, because the big figure, you could remove this, and you can with this as well. Oh, fantastic. I expected if anything was to be different, they would skip out on this being removable, but they did not. Look at that beautiful noggin. And it just clips on there on the side. I'm dropping things. As you can see, there's like tiny notches in there. Yeah, before we check the rest of the articulation, let's just take a quick look at the details on here. We've got the glittery, and there's even like the fabric texture is in the mold, which I absolutely love. There's so much care and detail for these figures, which I can absolutely appreciate. All the chainmail things on the armor there, same for the legs, all the creases and folds in the clothing. And even the boots have like that teddy fabric like texture. It feels different, even like it's a slightly rubbery feel here in the finish. And here it's more harder plastic. This is a soft plastic though. The blades are fairly hard, they're not really bendy. Just a little bit. But anyway, where were we for articulation? He can raise his arm up about that much. And he can raise it about that much. And like that. And the shoulder pad does get in the way of getting his arm straight up. Sorry, there was a little bit out of focus there. It does get in the way of his arm being straight up. But yeah, you can't really help that with a sculpt like this. Oh, that arm came off, that hand came off easy. That is cool though, even this is removable. Anyway, where were we? We have the double jointed elbow, I believe. Yes, indeed. Which allows his arm to flex about that much. You train your biceps today. And of course the hand can turn all the way around. And it does have some wiggly, waggly. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know how to call that. Like a wiggle. It's a wiggle. We call it a good old wiggle. Now he doesn't have an ab crunch. But he does have a waist swivel. Swivel. I know that word. Swivel. And the little neck piece is loose there. His leg can go about out that much, back that much, forward that much, and he's got a double jointed knee, which allows you to fold all that up about that far. And of course, the foot can swivel and go forward and back. But that is not all. There is one final accessory which you can use to dress him up with. His cape, which is very nice. It seems there's a metallic wire in here, so you can bend it for a little bit of posing however you want. That is very nice. Looks like it just goes around his head and has a little hook system. I got a feeling this might be fairly difficult. Ah, nice. We even got like I'm not sure how to call this in English, but it's the type of fabric you use to make things like sturdy, which is obviously meant to keep the ripples, however you call this technique in English, on the back there, like the folds. Now, can we actually get this around him? This seems like a difficult thing to do, or... Ah, that was not that difficult, actually. That wasn't that difficult. And there he is with his cape, and of course you can just pose his cape a little bit however you want. Oh, he's a fantastic little fella. And yes, a little fella. Because let's just compare him to this big guy over here. Now, as you can see, it is very much a tiny version of the big guy. As you can see, oh, there was just actually, I thought this was fabric from my memory, but then also has just the elastic band. I thought there was more fabric here from a memory, but I guess that makes this figure pretty much 100% exactly the same. Let's just compare the little noggin there. Bloop. Hello, Papa. Like all the details are there on this tiny figure. Very, very nice. Now, for one other comparison, it's the only Ninja Turtle I've got so far, so I can't post them with all of them. But we can see a good height difference there. Which I think is exactly as it is supposed to be. Did I say one final comparison? Not completely, because we do still have this guy here. Oh, he's a little bit bigger. Super Shredder is a big guy. And that, kids, is why you should never drink mutagen. I saw a teaser for like the second film version of that guy, so I can't wait for him either. But doesn't he just look fantastic? All of them. He is an absolute great figure. If any complaint, I would be like, he has a bit of a lean backwards. So that might just be how I got the feet right now. There. Yeah, he's standing fine. Just for some reason, from front perspective, it looks like he's leaning forward now. And when you got him like this, it's fine. That might just be because of the way I'm sitting, though. Anyway, love this figure. No complaints. Nothing else to say, but he is fantastic. And of course, you can just pop out the hands and plug in a new one very easily. And that will be that for today. So, thank you for watching once again. There are plenty more Ninja Turtle figures coming in soon, as well as Marvel Legends, and the Lightning Collection for Power Rangers, and hopefully in the future some DC characters as well from the, what was the line called again? There's the 6-inch scale, was it called the Multiverse, Jess? Is it what the line is called? Like currently this is the only line that's at 7-inch. I prefer to collect 6-inch so everything fits together, but my god, these movie turtles are just too fantastic to skip out on. And since with the big guys, they are not continuing on with characters like Splinter and April and Casey and everything, I am switching out the big guys for these versions just so I can get the cast complete. Anyway, if you like to if you would like to see more, be sure to subscribe. Keep an eye out on the channel for other content as well, like fan films and stuff, which hopefully I can start on soon again once this entire pandemic bullshit is finally over. And then, you know what, just leave some comments down below. Let me know what you think. Are you collecting these guys? Are you thinking about it? Do you have any questions? Let me know down below. And if you could like this video, that would really help me out. And I will see you next time.